Oh, shit! That's it, baby. That's it. I'm feeling it. It's good. So good to be here at the Los Angeles School of Comedy Open Mic Night. I am your host, Patty. Thank you. Thank you so much. I tell you, it's a high point in my career to be here guest hosting on a Friday night. Come right in. We have a late arrival. Come right in here. Sit down right over here. We have a straggler. That's okay. But give him a round of applause. He made it. Now he is one of us. Now you can't leave. You know that. That's right. Now you can't leave. You're not allowed to leave. I want to let you know we have 10 minutes. Everybody has 10 minutes. It's up to 10 minutes. But and anything you want to do up until there, that's up to you. You know what I mean? That's it. But it's your 10 minutes. They light you at a minute, and it's $10. So if you haven't picked, what's that? I mean, they let you at 2 minutes. Just watch the ginger over here, the sexy ginger. He's the sexy ginger right here, baby. Give it up for Ryan Benson, our sexy ginger. They're very clever. They're very clever redheads. I don't know if you know that. They're very clever people. They're very clever people. But, hey, yeah, wait. We have someone else. Oh, my God. Come right in, my dear, please. Gee whiz. This is a big thing. Do you ever see Ronan Martin's Laugh In? Yeah. It was a great show back in the day. But anyway, while you guys are negotiating, we'll move. Will you be watching or will you be coming up? Okay, well, come right up here and have a seat. It's like, I'll just say this because I'm just going to say, you got to call it in the room. You're an astoundingly beautiful woman. And I was absolutely, I don't know if you noticed, I was fucking dumbfounded. I looked over, I apologize. I hope that's not out of line to point that out. But like you would, I mean, honest to God, would you consider having my children? I could bring them by Saturday about noon. I'll pick them up at 8. You could see how you guys get along. Yeah, they're all cool. They're all about your age. I'm a little off today. I apologize. Today, and many of you know that there's a lot that's been going on in the world. A lot, and I found out today that I think I'll never wind up to a punchline because that's what as soon as someone comes in the door. Come on in, sit down, guys. Nick is here. Give it up for Nick. Nick. But I think the real reason, and a lot of you know that I'm a little down today, is Selena Gomez is deleting her Instagram. Oh. Yeah, that's terrible. It's bad. It's rough. You know, it's terrible. Because people, I guess it's over a lot of this stuff that's going on, and she posted something that some was not liked. And I guess she posted something that you really couldn't figure out exactly how she felt or something, but there was still a problem, you know. And it's weird because people are picking teams, and sometimes they don't quite even understand the team. They just got to be on a team. Like my dad's 86. He's rabidly pro-Israel, but he thinks Tupac Shakur is a Jewish holiday. His interest is only thus far. Does that make sense? He's only so interested. You know, some people say that the Israelis should just put their arms down. Just lay down their arms. These are the same people that would have gotten Anne Frank a drum set for Hanukkah. Oh. All right, I thought that subject might wake you guys. That's okay. I tried it. What am I going to do? I will go right back to making fun of being married. Yeah, that's always a good one. We're moving right along here tonight. Give yourself a round of applause. I want to tell you because this is my home mic. This mic is where I come to feel like, just like I do when I'm at home, riddled with insecurity and judgment. Yes. I come here to feel that way. But listen, we're gonna get started. Are you guys ready for your first comedian? Are you ready for your first comedian? I have not seen her comedy stylings before, but I am looking forward to them tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, put it together for Alisa Poteet.
Nailed it.
Alisa Poteet, ladies and gentlemen.
Patty, give it up for Patty. And give it up for you. What's our brave solo audience member? Hi, my one friend. I have so many questions for you. What's your name? We'll start. Okay.
My name is Nicolette.
Nicolette, hi.
Hi.
Nicolette, stop looking at her, please. Okay. Nicolette, how do I ask this? Have you Have you been to an open mic comedy show before?
No, actually.
Okay, it shows. Okay, so okay, that makes a lot of sense. Cool. Questions answered. All my follow-up questions answered. Okay, because you walk through the door, and then my first thought was like, thank God. And then Patty sees you walk through the door, and I go, oh no. Like, are you good? Like, I think I got a burqa in my car. You want to borrow something? Or like, are you good? Next time. And this is not misogynistic. This is just hateful. Pants, girl. Next time, you're too like for me. I'll drill you all day long, but you are in danger right now. I don't know if you can feel the heat from these men's crotches, but you are in serious danger. You should start running, like right now, like yesterday. Like your presence in this room right now makes me like yearn for the days of Zoom comedy shows, you know? Like it does. It was kind of nice to be able to do a show where the male comics couldn't follow you to your car, okay? It was nice. It was cool. Okay, anyways, we'll move on. Thank you for coming. I hope you don't never come back. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Also,
No.
all right. Hi, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alienate the entire room. I just, sorry, I had to. We were all thinking it. Okay. Patty was saying it. We were all thinking it. Okay. How much? Okay. How are we doing? Can I get a poll from the rest of our friends? Hi, friends. How are we feeling about the Britney with knives dancing? Benihana. Right? Thank you. Is this like, hell yeah, we love crazy, or like, hell yeah, we love art? What are we?
I love Britney.
Fuck yes, dude. Fuck yes, because when I first saw that shit, like, I was watching it with other people, and we all were watching it, and we were just like, oh my god, that is so. And then when they said crazy, I said inspiring, and it was like really fucking, dude. And everyone on the fucking internet, I didn't realize everyone was gonna be a fucking goddamn hater, bro. Like, it's just like. I don't know if anyone here was weirded out by the video, but I did have some people in my feed that were like talking shit about how like this like, oh, see, she's crazy. Like, we fucked up by taking her out of the conservatorship. Like, saying that it's like she's crazy because she's like, what, dancing with knives? Like that's the threshold for revoking someone's bodily autonomy. Like, is that it, right? Because like I know a lot of dudes who try to show me their samurai sword collection. So if that's the line, I'd be like, there are a lot of dudes named Nathan out there giving the same level of eye contact, right? Like swirling around their parents' basement with a katana. They look like Bobby, all of them. It's fucking, give them a wellness check. Leave Britney alone. I cannot. She's fine. She's fucking fine. Like, I don't know why Britney's under this like unfair level of scrutiny compared to other celebrities. Like Britney Spears makes a little video dancing with knives and she's fucking crazy. But then Mark Wahlberg, when he beat up that Vietnamese dude, he's just an eccentric cheeseburger maker. The fuck is this about? Like, what? Make it make sense. I don't. And people are like, no, it's the crazy eyes. She's giving the crazy eyes in the video. And like, she's giving a lot of eye contact. That is true. That is fair. That is not a crime. A lot of bitches have crazy eyes. Like, yeah, and it's like, a lot of chicks have crazy eyes. Y'all just don't notice because you don't make perfect eye contact with a woman with an ass, okay? And poor Britney, sweet, beautiful Britney, you know what I'm talking about, sir. I saw you blink and yeah, we've all, those little thong bikini bottoms are only hanging on by centripetal force. That's why she has to spin so goddamn much. That's why she's she's got the little like top of the ass crack hanging out all the time. The top you like, you play with if you're over at someone's house and they don't have the wet wipes on their table. You want them to know for like the future that you are crazy, but just not like tonight because you don't know each other. Like, she knows what I'm talking about. Okay, moving on. I come from an interesting time. I come from an interesting time from like the 90s to the early 2000s when like white men everywhere were just like it was a cultural shift, a phenomenon where like white dudes were just walking around like, I don't know if I like her, she has too much ass for me. And then suddenly one day these dudes were just like, hold up, that Mr. Mix-a-Lot fella seems to have a good point. And then over fucking night, white women grew ass like a science experiment, like fucking Jurassic Park evolution shit. And it was great. And Britney was not on the train with that, I guess. I don't know what happened there. But like, it's fucked up. Like, fuck her and her crazy eyes. Like, Cardi B has 2 lazy eyes and no one gives a shit, right? You don't give a shit. She doesn't have 2 lazy eyes. You just don't know because you don't look at. Okay. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Thank you. I guarantee the whole night will not be this profound, my sweet friend. No, no, it's not. This is horrible. I can feel Like, are you vaping or are you just like thinking? Oh, I love that for you. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good. I don't know. I just had some thoughts that are ill prepared. So like I don't know how to like say this next one, and it's gonna get weird. But like we're gonna go on the ride, baby. We're here for the craft, right? We're stewards of the craft. None of that means that I said about men and masculinity and sexualizing the only real woman in the room. That wasn't meanness. That wasn't bullying. That was roast. That was the art of. We're here, right? We love each. Okay. Because I just like I don't know. I have this like. This thought that makes a lot of sense to me. I don't know how to make it funny, but I just feel like I'm very sensitive to the Britney situation and like the criticism of how like she's crazy and shit because like she was in a conservatorship and now she comes out and like everything she does is scrutinized to the fucking T. And like I've never been in like a conservatorship, but I have had like an involuntary like mental health episode hospitalization situation. I know you might be thinking like, damn, that's how she's so hot. Facts, that's true. And it's just like it's fucked up because when I got out of the hospital, none of my friends decided to stop me from my artistic expression of thinking it would be a good idea to share my homemade poetry on Instagram for everyone. Yeah, poetry, that thing that sucks when professionals do it. Yeah, with everyone. Have I done poetry a day in my life? No. Did I do it at least 8 times? Oh, you fucking bet. Did I rhyme the word cry with sigh on my story? Yeah, bitch. Yeah, at one point, I think I was like, nay, like into the camera. I was like, I sighed, nay, cried. Like, it was bad, dude. And like, when it comes to embarrassment, what's mightier? Like, the pen or the fucking Benihana sword, bitch? I don't fucking know. Like, it's... deep, right? I love you. Oh my God, please stay safe. I think, okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Maybe I'm just projecting. Maybe I'm the one who wants to like sexually assault you more than any of these nice men in the room. Maybe I'm the asshole. Maybe that's on me. And maybe I'm just think talking, you know? Who knows? Sorry, did I scare you? Are you okay? Let's start. Oh, God damn it. Oh, fuck it. That's why you're like, you think I'm scared of this dude and his homemade t-shirt? No, you're not. You're fine. Okay. It's good. It's good. It's got good use of color palette. And that's about all I have to say about that. Okay. Here's it. How much time do I have before I try to get into this next incoherent thought? 2 minutes. All right, let's go. I don't want to do it. Actually, no, you're all dudes. Maybe you'll feel me on this. Okay, this is my extension to you, men, because, okay, I'm in this pickle. I feel like, I really feel like it contextually like pulled into different gender roles, and I'm really getting fucking pissed off. And I stand with you, straight man. I stand in solidarity because I've realized that I am all of my female friends' boyfriends, and I don't fucking like it. Okay, I don't fucking. My roommate, I'm killing. I have to listen to every fucking goddamn story about every single fucking shit that she's ever took, and that was me to you, Brennan, earlier. And I'm sorry, we're constantly passing the buck of trauma and making each other our fucking boyfriends, i.e., therapists, day in and day out. I have to hear about every trip to the goddamn post office. I had to kill every spider. And it's like, and I don't mind doing the shit, but it's never reciprocal. And this bitch is not sucking my dick. So it just is not fair. It's just not okay. You know what I mean? And it's like, and here's the thing. I'll listen. I'm a great listener. I'm great at killing spiders. I'm great at carrying the bags. I do the dishes. I do all that fucking shit. And it's like, and none of this shit's fucking reciprocal. She can't fucking muster any of it. Like she never does the fucking dishes, this bitch, right? She never does the dishes. And I wake up and I woke up with the rage. I was like, if the dishes are in the sink, I'm gonna fucking lose it. And of course, dishes are on the sink. And then what do? Do I like confront her the second she gets out of bed and be like, the dishes? No, because she's a beautiful flower from the Lord, okay? I would never do that to her. I wait until she's like woken up, you know what I mean? Like a little like, not like ready for a confrontation. You know what I say? I say, hey, Emily, you want some eggs? I'll make you breakfast. I make this bitch breakfast. I make sure she's in the mood. And then I'm just like, hey, you know, like, kind of stresses me out when there's dishes all the time. I don't want to get roaches. Like, I know you're busy, no big deal, but like, you think we could maybe be a little more on top of it? And then immediately she responds by crying and leaving. Yeah, that's a bitch that had a girlfriend before. Jesus Christ. And I'm looking at my dry ass dick, walking over to the fucking sink, start doing the dishes, and then I call my boyfriend to bitch about it in immense detail, and I'm going, and it's like minute 12, and he is just smoldering, smiling with glee over the phone, right? He's like, and then what? And then what? And he's just so excited, and then I start crying immediately. And why am I crying? I don't know. Is it because he's expressing joy? Maybe. I don't fucking know. The buck has been passed. All I'm saying is I think my friend should be sucking my dick. And I don't mean eating my pussy. I mean sucking my dick. I don't care if I can't feel it. Just like a silicone straw. That's what I want. I want her mouth to be filled with something other than her words for once. That's all I fucking want. Okay. This was a lot. Do we have any questions? All right, I think I'm out of time. About how much? No? Cool. Sick. Thank you. Bye. I am at complete_Poti. You can follow. Oh, I saw your walk. Did you go through this way and then loop around? Wow. Look at that. So respectful or no, I love that for you. Okay. This was fun. Thanks. Bye.
One more time for Elisa Poteet, shall we? Shall we, Nicolette? One more time. One more time. Come on. It's comforting for me to know that women completely frustrate other women as well. Any man that thinks he can figure out what's going on in a woman's head is just fucking crazy. It's an impossibility. Also, I'm pro Britney. How many people here pro Britney? Pro Britney. I think the country is pro Britney. Britney Spears Dancing with Knives has a higher approval rating than Kamala Harris. It's sad, but it's true. It's just a sad, true fact, baby. I don't know what to tell you. It's a sign of our fucking times. All right, well, let's give yourselves a round of applause. We need to kind of work around to the next comedian. How about that last comedian? Was she great? She was fantastic. Really funny. Funny stuff. So I'm going to bring the next comedian to the stage. He could be a distant cousin of mine. We come from an area, we compared our 23andMe's, the same 80 square mile area. 99% of our DNA goes back to the same 80 square mile area in the west of Ireland. Our family trees look like fucking stumps. It's got fucking. I'm saying there's a lot of cousin fucking going on. You can Google that. Google cousin fucking. It was very, very popular. Not that long ago, cousin fucking. A lot of cousin fucking went on. I'm just saying. It's a fact. But in the meantime, listen, for my cousin, Sean O'Connor, let's put our hands together for the one and only. The comic stylings of Sean O'Connor, Nicolette. Come on.
God, I didn't expect to have my family tree disparaged like that so early in the evening. Pro Britney, for sure. That whole thing with people are just too much up in her business generally. It is kind of interesting how passionate Exhibit A people are about it. I kind of could give a shit in the nicest way. I'm pro Britney, but I'm not, I don't need to control her. And the knife thing. Yeah, I thought that was just entertaining content. It is the eye. I'm like, well, I'm not looking that closely. The eye. People they're critiquing that deeply. Patty mentioned my background. I grew up half white, half uptight. Yeah, I got my mom's white, my dad's Irish Catholic, so that explains that. And I'm wondering, just topic jump, with all the technology in the world, right? We got computers in our pockets and all the things, name a tech, all of it, right? Why, pray tell, are objects in the mirror still closer than they appear? Why is that still a thing? Why have they not figured that out? Anyone? No? We can go to the moon, we can go to Mars, we got Musk, we got Bezos, we got Bezos' girlfriend. See that picture of Bezos' girlfriend? Bezos and his girlfriend, they're moving from New York, or they're moving from Seattle. Bezos is moving from Seattle to Miami. And his girlfriend in this. I mean, he's gym ripped, and she too looks like she's a bodybuilder, and she's got boobs and lips that look like she bought them on Amazon. You know, just like wow. Hopefully for a discount. I've been getting what have I been getting? I hang with a lot of younger people, which isn't hard at my age. And when I'm out at a restaurant, and this happened the other night, I'm getting sirred a lot. I'm getting over-sirred, you know? It's just awkward. I mean, it's not even about my age. It's also just like the bartender's inability to process, good evening, sir. Like, look at me. I'm Sean Francis O'Connor. I love a good sir. You know? I'll take a sir. 1, 2 max. You know. Everything else, I mean, you got to get a little more fluent after that. Otherwise, you start to sound like a used car salesman or a telemarketer back when that was a thing, you know? Hello, Patty. How are you today, Patty? Patty? You know, it's all about building rapport. So this bartender's like, sir, would you like to order a drink? It's like, well, first of all, I just sat down at a fucking bar. What do you think I want to do? I didn't say that. That'd be disrespectful. But I got a lot of sirs. I mean, give me a governor. Give me a doctor. Give me a dude. Give me a boss. Right? You ready to order, boss? Love that. Right? That's like a Boston. You ready to order, boss? Hey, boss, how you doing? You know, it's like, governor, can I get another beer over here? This guy, I watched him pour a beer, and he set it over where the waitstaff would grab it, you know, the service area. And it sat. I'm drinking a beer. And at some point he says, hey, you know, Betty, the beer. And, I already got it. I already got it extra. Don't need it. And he takes that 20-cent beer and he puts it in the cooler. And I thought, all right. Well, company man. You know, because maybe there's going to be another order for a beer and he can pull that one out. Mostly you just pour that shit down the drain. I finished my beer and he says to me, would you like another beer, sir? I'm like, yes, I would. And to myself, I say, if he bends down and pulls that fucking beer out of the cooler and tries to serve it to me, I'm going to fucking go. I mean, I thought we had like a relationship at this point. He's not going to pour me a fresh beer. I'm going to be pissed. So he pivots. Like I'm not going to see him. He grabs that fucking beer and then he pulls a spoon out of the and he gives it a little swizzle to bring the headlight, as if to make it like I'm sitting right here. I know it's not a fresh beer. What are you doing? I don't say any of this out loud. He gives me the beer. Anyway, that's my time. No, kidding. He gives me the beer. How about her, huh? God, I'm so uncomfortable with her here. Kidding. He gives me the beer, and I'm like, just take a sip. So I take a sip of this old beer, and it's fine. It was delicious. I didn't just send it back. That was it. Crisis averted. I could have been 86 from that place. Anyway, it's not a great joke. Not even a joke, really. Based on the stony expressions of the people in this room. I'll continue to work on it. Hanging with some younger people. I got a crew in the morning, typically in the neighborhood. I see them at the coffee shop. You know, we hang together here and there. And but there's a whole lot of stuff going on with them that I'm not involved with. Like I'm not explicitly invited to. It's not secret. They're not like, oh, don't let Sean know we're going to Burning Man tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, it's just stuff's happening, and I can press up and get involved or stand back. And really, it's the perfect situation. Because, if you're in the group, right? If you're part of that group, you're getting like, hey, we're all going to the thing. And if you're part of the group, because I was, when I was 26, I was part of a group, and I did so much shit that I did not want to do, but you just don't have the balls to be like, I don't want to go to that thing. And you don't have anything else to do anyway, right? It's like there might be a chick there or a guy there. It's like, all right, and you just waste so much time. And so now it's just like so great to be of an age where it's like, I'm not going. I don't care. I'm going to have a great time doing something. I'm going to go talk to my favorite bartender who respects me greatly. That did have something that I was going to punch, but give it up for Patty. Hey! Jesus. Wake up. Wake up. I've sat in a lot of circles in my life. I'm a yoga instructor and done all kinds of corporate retreats, right? Like I've just like been to events where you sit in a circle, which can be really uncomfortable for people. And I just love that something about that discomfort that I kind of like, And I went to the Modern Elder Academy. That's how old I am. I went to the Modern Elder Academy. It's a week-long sitting in circles and sharing, where you're like, you're in that liminal space. This is the kind of event where they use the term liminal, which is neither here nor there. It's the middle, right? Like you're like, think of it as like the chrysalis before it becomes the butterfly, or think of it as having one foot in the grave. I mean, depending, they prefer the former versus the latter. It's a mindset thing. You don't want to be thinking of yourself over 50 with one foot in the grave. It's hard to get out of bed in the morning if that's your mindset, you're looking right at you, man, like, dude, I'm only 34, for fuck's sake, give me some time. The Modern Elder Academy. I've got a degree, a certificate. Come on in. Don't be weird. Oh, it's you. The ghost face. That's what the T-shirt says, so I have a flair for the obvious. No, don't stand. Sit. Sit. There's a 2-drink minimum. We don't have any drinks, though. How's my time? 15? Where was the light? Jesus. So now I only have 10 seconds. What the hell am I going to do with the 8 seconds I have left? Don't smile at me like that. That's better. 2 seconds left? None? That's it? Time's up? Play the music? Thank you for your patience.
Where can we find you, Sean O'Connor?
You can find me you can find me in a circle, sitting in the circle. You can find me at The Real Sean O'Connor on the gram. There you go.
Shoo-wee, how about that? We've run the comedic from soup to nuts here tonight, have we not? Have we not? This man, you usually wear a hat.
Yeah.
Or half the time. You see, with that head of hair, you really shouldn't wear a hat. He has a marvelous. I mean, look, my day things were a little more repressed, but I'm going to say something. I'm open to think. You, sir, are hot.
Kiss him.
He's a hot. Yeah, am I right? Is he a hot young man? He's hot. I mean that sincerely. If you ever went to jail, I'd like to go with you. Nicolette, you're a troublemaker coming in here with your go-go boots on and egging us on. Elisa was scared for you. Elisa was visibly frightened for you when you walked in. We were delighted, but yes. But that's okay. That's the age-old question in life. We delight in things that, scare women. Am I wrong? That's pretty much that's the way it's always been. I'm not saying I'm pro or anti, but I'm just saying that's what I've observed in these many years that I've spent on this fucking planet. That's all I'm pointing out to you. Yeah, here we go, baby. Well, listen, I'm very happy to have this next comedian here. He actually is one of my favorites. I've followed him for quite some time, and I think you're gonna love the comedic stylings of Brennan Weeks. Give it up, Brennan Weeks, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I knew all that was a lie because you pronounced it Brennan. It's fine. All right, Brennan, goddammit, it's Brennan. Yeah. You know. All right. He didn't call me gay for all you retards. All right. He said Gaelic. All right. It's Celtic. I'm not gonna fucking make the audience feel uncomfortable. All right. That's enough, right? We're done with that. Okay. Can we not do any more crowd work, guys? The lady just wants to see us bomb. All right. Is that fine? Is that fine? What are you here for? A confidence boost? Like this, yeah. Coming in here, making everybody's palms all sweaty. No. Okay. I'm getting tired of male depravity, right? We're all doing it right now, guys. We're all doing it. Before any of you walked in this room, he was talking about so many things of his. Just as a callback to something that's not been on the live stream. Men, I don't want to get in another conversation with one of my homeboys and have him tell me about his jerking off escapades. Like, I don't need to know the journey that you take every night, That's becoming an overshare. You ever have a homeboy you share porn with? Anybody have that? I had my old roommate from college. He would send me videos. He's like, yeah, I nutted so hard to this. I'm like, this is fucking, come on. But I heard women are copying male behavior. I don't know if you guys are onto this. Okay. So there's a website called Female Dating Strategy. Okay. And this website is dedicated for women to find a high-value man. All right? I don't know if you've heard those keywords before on any of the alpha bro podcasts that are somehow just shoved down my YouTube algorithm. Anybody else? I don't ask for that. It's like I understand my insecurities. You don't need to tell me what I'm not doing, I'm looking at that pile of dishes in my sink, all right? I'm not doing them. I'm just going to sit and just spin out about it. And eventually when I see bugs, then I'll fucking do it. Anybody else? It's gross. All right, just kidding. I don't live like that. I would like... here's what my relationships are trash. All right. Anybody else is just, I'm divorced, right? I'm divorced and I've been trying to not get into another relationship. All right. And I'm doing the best that I can. But these women just want them, man. They just want them. They want a relationship and I just can't do it. Right. Okay. This is the part where this is the part in our sets where I should probably save this for therapy. This is probably, I'm on stage you're like, oh, I should probably keep this to myself, but I'm going to keep trying to dig with you. Is that okay? All right. Thank you. I'm good for about 3 months. All right. 3 months, 3 months of dates, hanging out. What are we doing today? Cool. Yeah. But as soon as somebody says the word build, right? As soon as I want to build something with you, it sounds very biblical to me, right? And you know how shit in the Bible happens when something's built, right? Some fucked up thing is going to happen right after that, right? Whether that's a tower, an ark, or a crucifix. Somebody's building. Anytime somebody asks something to be built, fuck that, all right? Legos? No, I don't even read the instructions. Got an STD test recently. Got an STD test, right? Running from all these relationships, and turns out it's all negative. All right, negative. Like all the feedback my parents have given me about my comedy career, it's all negative. And turns out I have clean dick, right? Clean dick, right? Give it up for clean dick. Thank you so much. It's a rare thing in LA, all right? It's a very rare thing. It's like a first edition Pokemon card. Like, really, nobody has this. It's Generation 1, bro. And I don't know. I just wish the STD clinic was a little bit less humiliating, right? When you walk in, all those bright fluorescent lights, like you're sitting there and it's like you, somebody on the non-binary spectrum, and then, you know, some poor girl, and then like some wild immigrant. Like it's just like a left field. Like, where'd you come from? Tobago? Okay. Yeah. Because Trinidad, yeah, right. Like, where the fuck? It's part of the, like, I didn't even know that place. It was a separate place. You can't start a conference. I want the STD clinic to look more like a club, right? Like, I just want more velvet. Wouldn't that be nice? Just like a nice VIP status, right? You can't start a conversation in STD clinic, you know? You can't just look over and be like, hey, what's a good girl like you doing in a place like this? Because it's not, for good reasons, right? Nobody. Right. I wish they gave like reminders for the STD clinic. I wish they would call you up, but except I wish they would call you like a 1990s phone sex hotline. Like, wouldn't that be nice? Like, hey, stud. Are you burning? I bet you are. You're burning hot right now? All right. Let's see. Somebody said burning earlier, and it took away from the whole fucking momentum. You want to give us some of that warm, hot piss in a cup? Like, it's things like that. Does my little piggy want to give blood? Like, I just really want. Wish they would talk to me dirty. All right, just a little bit. Remind me why I need to go, right? I don't know. I'm in my flop era. I'm going to just use some Gen Z phrase and flop era. I was in between jobs this summer, and I decided my form of employment would be to sell drugs. Okay, I decided to become a drug dealer this summer, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, you're a drug dealer. You must be poisoning the community. I only sell in gentrified neighborhoods. All right, I only sell cocaine to white people. You know, with a couple of evictions, we'll get those neighborhoods back, right? Social justice thing. I found out I'm not a good drug dealer. I'm not a good drug dealer because I give a lot of shit away for free. If they were to make a TV show about me, it'd be called Breaking Even. I was talking to a bigger drug dealer. You know, there's like a hierarchy. And I was sitting on the couch and I was asking him, like, how do you become a better drug dealer? He's like, first of all, stop talking about it. And I was like, oh, fair. It'd be so obvious, stupid. Last bit I wanted to work out. Okay. A lot of people talk about their, thank you. A lot of people talk about how their industries are messy, right? Their industries, whether that's like if you're in acting or if, you know, you're in the service industry. It's so, everybody sleeps with each other, right? You know what industry is not messy? Education, all right? Education. I have been a teacher for 10 years. More than 10 years, and I have not hooked up with a single coworker, ever, all right? Ever. And I know what you're thinking. If you've seen the news, the women prefer the kids, you know? And I've been trying to throw dick at these teachers for years. I know they're single. I know they're alcoholics. What? We have the same schedule, right? I'll be in the teacher's lounge wearing sweatpants, like just like... Just shaking it by the coffee machine. You know, like, hey. It's a lounge for a reason, right? Okay. Then the last 1 minute that I got, so I was on Instagram recently, and I saw a video of a homeless person tipping over one of those cocoa delivery robots and proceeding to dry hump the shit out of it. All right, the homeless man tried fucking the cocoa delivery robot. And my first thought to all this was, this is our first defense against AI, right? Like, we're relying on this one man. He's like a Neo of the homeless. Right? Can you imagine? You're like, Neo, can you save us? He's like, I'll do it for a cigarette. You're like, all right. All right. He wakes up in a pot, he wakes up like how Neo woke up in the Matrix, except instead of the fluid, it's his own puke, right? Right. All those bullets flying at him, he's like, $1? It goes down. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm Brittany Weeks. Bye.
One more time for Brendan Weeks. That was very funny stuff. Very funny stuff. Goodbye, Elisa.
Bye.
Say goodbye to Elisa. Bye, Elisa. Oh, that was good. We're warm here, at the very least. It's a warm mic. It's a warm mic meant, to support each other. Let's have a round of applause for everybody that's still here. For the hot guy, too. Give him some round of applause, some love. Gotta give it up for the hot guy. Got to. Am I right, Zaza? Sure. You got to give it up for the right guy. I'm having a wonderful time this evening. I recently celebrated my 31st wedding anniversary. It's hard to stay in love, easy to fall in love, but 31 years of marriage, and it's all worth it because I have 5 beautiful children. Actually, I have 7, but 2 of them annoy me. Yeah. One of them is 31. He calls me by my first name, and even worse than that, he's what you call a vegan. Yeah, do you know any of these fucking vegans? Nothing against veganism. Vegans are fucking annoying. Yeah. Does it make sense? The hardest thing for a vegan to do? Keep it to themselves. They're like little dietary Jehovah's Witnesses, fucking running around, telling everybody, and I've just about fucking had enough. Also, I have a daughter. She's 31. She's 31. She's a criminal lawyer. She makes 6 figures. She drives a Jaguar. She has a condo in Pasadena, still on my phone plan. When? My question is, when will it end? It never ends, Nicolette. It never ends. No. Well, let's see. I think where did we lost who was next, so we're going to go to who's next after who's next. Let me go with. Aren't you guys going to try and bribe me or anything? You look at me longingly. You might be able to get away with something if you played your cards right. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the comedy stylings of Nick. Come on, baby. Come on, Nick. Give it up for Nick.
How are you, sir?
Very good, sir. A pleasure to see you.
Carry-on bag.
It's a bomb. Okay. Like, keep it with me now. It's okay. Y'all be safe. No, it's okay. We're not going to talk about that right now, okay? Just want to tell everyone hello. Hi, how are you? I like your boots and your skirt. It's nice. Hello, sir. And sir and sir and sir and sir. Sir and sir. Hi. How are y'all? Okay. I haven't seen any of you people before, I don't think, except the young man with the nice hair and the young man whose fit is always rather nice, and Patty and these 2 gentlemen. Hello? Are you throwing up gang signs? Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck, man. I just came back to LA. I've been gone for a while, and you just white man throwing up gang signs. I don't even live in the hood no more. That shit was wild. Y'all just learn everything on YouTube. Like, I swear to God, you can go on YouTube and do anything you want now. Like, everybody's cool. Everybody knows what to do. If I would decide to be a gang member, if I want to study real hard, I go on YouTube and find out every fucking thing I need to know, right? And go be a gang member somewhere. Never do anything in my life. You know, motherfuckers be dancing. Everybody be dancing. You don't go to the club and learn how to dance no more. You know, you don't even do the shit you do at the club. Niggas don't do shit. They just sit there and look around. What the fuck? Everybody cool, be on their phone, taking pictures and shit. I ain't stare at ass no more. Fuck. I'm sorry. Here's a lady here. I just think we live in a weird world right now.
I agree.
And we don't pay attention to anything. Like, I want to look at your legs. It's not why I have the glasses on. I ain't taking you down. You know, that's not why I have the glasses on. I'm not just sitting here mugging the thighs, acting like I'm looking over here. Now I'm looking at your eyes, but your eyes are closed. It's okay. I'm still looking at them. All right? But I dig the boots. Them shits is nice. I don't know. Like, y'all ever seen, what is it, Be Cool? You know, y'all seen that? For some reason, I see myself as The Rock trying them bitches on. Them shits is nice. I don't know how to say it. Like, you could cut the heel off. I'd walk around like a superhero. Oh, you look like you in the 70s. I'd be a superhero. I'd walk around just for no fucking reason. Clickety, clackety, everywhere. So, yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on in life. You know, I'm not going to talk about things in the world that doesn't seem like what people want to hear about. But I will say, niggas is aggressive. Everybody in the world is out here just ready to boot it up. Just boot up, shut up. Everybody. Little motherfuckers, big motherfuckers, handicapped people. I saw a deaf woman arguing with somebody. I don't even know why. Y'all gonna, if you on the internet, you gonna see that shit gonna pass by your timeline in the next week or two. So you gonna see it. They showed a fucking deaf woman arguing with somebody in sign language and I don't know how to fucking feel about that.
Oh my fucking God.
What am I supposed to respect or care about? Like, am I supposed to not laugh at this bitch that's arguing with somebody that motherfuckers making you mad so you can go and somebody gonna share that shit and get 2 million likes and you just still gonna be mad? Nah. That shit's weird to me. I don't know where the fuck we at. All right? I saw a 3'2" dwarf with one leg shorter than the other leg. The girth and thickness on the thighs was different. All right? She makes $4 million on OnlyFans. I don't know what the fuck she doing. It's $25.99. If it was $4.99, I might check it the fuck out. But there are hundreds and thousands of people paying $25.99 to see a woman that is 3'2" and in the 80s would have been in a wheelchair asking for change somewhere. And I don't know how to fucking explain that to anybody. All right? I can't say the R word, but they fucking. And you gotta let people fuck. It's not a group home. It's not a nursing home. Like, old people in nursing homes, you gotta let them fuck. Right? Oh, yeah. But I could have sworn when I was coming up, my couple of years in special ed, you ain't letting these motherfuckers fuck each other. This man can't jack himself off or let him go to the room and jack off. What the fuck do you mean? What is this freedom we have? Everybody can fuck? I see Down syndrome couples. That's cool. I seen I Am Sam. That's fine. You know, he was a good dad. And this art imitate life shit, it's aggravating. Everything that's on TV is real fucking life now. That shit's weird, except superheroes. You know, we ain't got superheroes. You know, you just got niggas that's really strong that don't help nobody. It's like reverse Hancock. Like, fuck y'all. I'm not gonna help. So, but I don't know. Like, I watched a lot of TV as a young person. 1989 Batman. Anyone?
Yeah.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody remember the plot?
Yeah.
All right. The different combinations of beauty products resulted in your death, right? And it started off with some bullshit smile like, And I don't know if y'all look at these people having all these goddamn surgeries and they actual smiles, but sometimes you need to take a picture and compare that shit to that newscaster bitch, the one that and fell back. All right? And I just feel they got just so many products in the world, nigga. This is what's going on, and we just watch it, and that's what it is. We just take it for what it is. Like commercials, like the Allstate, not the Allstate. What's the white guy when you fuck shit up?
Catastrophe or what?
Yes. It should just all be a black dude. Chaos. And whatever happens to your vehicle, the bad insurance shit, just be a big ass nigga like jumping through your car window. Like, do you have insurance? You need to. Look at what this nigga did to your shit. And we will be fine. All right? I'm just saying that. And that's racism, but you're going to see something like it in like a month or two. It's going to be fine. Everything's acceptable now. You can do whatever you want to do. All right? I don't know what's going on. I'm not religious. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's the end of times. But nigga, what comes next? Like, are we really going to allow like animal porn? Are we seriously? I just want to ask. Because I've seen some shit try to get slid through on Instagram. What are we going to cross the line at? What are we going to say? Nah, we ain't going to do that. We ain't accepting it. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I'm guessing it has something to do with offending white people. But, you know, that's the truth. All right? And I'm not racist. I love everybody. If you knew the white people that I had inside me, y'all would be like, oh, kick your little heels, you little racist fucks. All right. I just don't know how to explain. All right, Hitler died in Florida just a few years ago. He was a great grandfather, and he spread his little whatever through little Florida nights. All right, all through Florida. This nigga had like 13 children, and he has like 80 fucking great grandchildren that he still spoke to, and they just went through the world. All right, that's a conspiracy we need to spread. All right, we need to spread that, and then shit will seem better. We gonna blame everything on Hitler. All right, this nigga got 87 great grandchildren, all born in Florida 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Let's say 32 years ago they started. All right? And just anybody that's like 32, 33 and on from Florida, don't trust them. All right? That's the new conspiracy. All right? Okay. My name is Nick. I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm going to be over here in the corner sitting down. All right? Y'all have a good day. Patty.
Yeah, give it up for Nick. Come on, that was funny stuff. Yes, and remember, all roads lead to the embarrassment of white people. That's a given. We know that already, and we need a aha. I need you guys a collective aha because we hit our first Hitler reference of the evening. Give me aha. 1, 2, 3. Aha! Because here at the LA School of Comedy, we don't think Hitler was funny. But he didn't have any Jewish writers. So, we want to take that into consideration. How y'all doing? You know, you're all going to hell for laughing at that last joke. I wanted to take you there. You're looking over the edge at Dante, the Dante's Inferno. Yes.
I'm Jewish and it's fucking hilarious. So it's all good.
Let's give it a round of as a Christian man. I want to give it up to the Jews. I want to say thank you. We could give it up to the Jews. We couldn't have done it without you. We could not have done it without you. Singular, the singular.
Yeah. I'm an artist formerly known as Jew.
I recently went to an 11-year-old's new gender reveal party. A new gender for an 11-year-old. Just hear me out. It's a bit, so it's important I get to a punchline. Sorry. So I'll start. This is the stand-up. We'll talk. I'll write some finer points down for you. But I went to a new gender reveal. This is just true. A new gender reveal party for an 11-year-old I've known, and you know it's confusing for me because I was at her bris. So I'm just trying to tell you. Life has a left-handed curveball. It's going to show at you every fucking once in a while. All right?
I'm
All right, you guys are beautiful. I love you, really. You're not mediocre. You're fucking good. You're fucking good. And I'm going to see who we have to bring up here. Oh, I know. I think we're going to. This young man was here the last time I was here. I really enjoyed him. So let's give it up, and I mean really fucking give it up for the comedy of Sosa Knight. Come on, baby. Come on, Sosa Knight.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little scared. Y'all been killing it up here. Shit. Anyway, I don't even know how to start the fucking night off. So, shit. I don't even know, man. I ain't gonna lie. I smoked a little too much before I got here today. You know, the weed pen was just hitting today. I don't know what it was, but let me get to my first bit. So, I have neighbor problems. You know what I mean? I think everyone's had a neighbor problem. You know, you had a neighbor problem. We all had some neighbor problems, right? So you might think who's his neighbor fucking with him? I mean, messing with. You beefing with. You know what I mean? Like, it must be like some dude or something. It's my fucking grandmother. Cause look, so my grandmother, I gotta give y'all a thing. I live right above my grandmother, right? I got conned into this when I moved out here to LA. They was like, live above your grandmother, look out for her. I'm trying to be a good, grandson. I'm like, sure, I'll do it. You know what I mean? My grandmother served 28 years in prison for conspiracy to murder. So she got out due to COVID. Honestly, they should have put her ass back in. I don't fucking trust her. All right, cause let me tell you why. You know what I mean? She's been in prison. And I'm like, because I'm 90% sure she got schizophrenia. So that's like a terrible mixture, you know what I mean? It's like an asshole cocktail, someone just served me up one day and I moved to LA. So, and she does the weirdest shit. She goes out and, just runs out the night, you know what I mean? And she's an old fucking lady, old little lady. She had breast cancer. You don't think she'll have all this fucking energy. So one day I'm walking out and, mind you, I'm high as shit. I hit the dab pen. And I see her walking with a little, her walker, and she just, and I'm like, hey, Grandma, what you doing out at night? Like, it's fucking 11 o'clock at night. Don't you want to be inside and sleep? And she's like, bad vibes in my house. I'm like, the fuck does that mean? You know what I mean? I'm like, that don't fucking make no sense to me. There's no one in your house, Grandma. Like, I'm not about to go in there, check it out. There's no one in the house. This shit just sounds sad, honestly. This don't sound very funny. Let me get to the funny part. This just sounds depressing. It is depressing. It's not. Man, anyway. So I'm sitting there, I'm talking to her, and I'm like, all right, Grandma. I'm like, well, I'm a little worried about her, because this is the first time she ever, I've seen her out. Now, after a couple months, I'm pretty fucking used to it. She just disappears for a week. I know that sounds crazy, but after the sixth time, you don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, she's missing for another week. She'll come back eventually. So, this is not a joke. Anyway, so I'm talking to her, and she's like, I got a 22 in my pocket right now. And she pulls out a hammer, and this scared the fuck out of me, because mind you, she got schizophrenia. I don't trust her, dude. I don't know if she's going to fuck me up or not. I don't know if she's telling the truth or not. She lies, but I think she's telling the truth because my grandmother also walks around with $20,000 in cash and 3 iPhone 14s. Why does she have 3 iPhone 14s? Because she's a fucking con artist. All right. Let me reset this whole joke. I'm just flaming my fucking grandmother on goddamn on fucking open mic. This is not a good look. Let's move on to another story. Let's talk about more family members. I got another good family member I like. She's my Aunt Lady Ann now. My Aunt Lady Ann, she's also sadly another old lady who is homeless and has schizophrenia. That's not funny. I think my family has a problem, honestly. And I'm a little worried about my own mental health. So anyway, so this is way back in the day when I used to live in the suburbs, you know what I mean? I'm like, I gotta be just over, I gotta be barely out of kindergarten, you know what I mean? And my brother, he's 16, he's with his friend, and they're fucking with my auntie, right? Now my auntie, she used to live in Italy, so she kind of speaks Italian. I don't know Italian, so I can't tell you what it sounds like. I just know she'd be like, bamba la gioia, but she'll sit outside, and she talks all this Italian, so you think she's like a nice cultured lady. But in reality, my auntie is a black lady from Detroit. She's real fucking ghetto and dangerous, you feel me? And they kept fucking with her. And mind you, my brother, he's kind of suburban whitewashed. And his friend was some super whitewashed. I don't think they ever met with some real evil old black ladies. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm being honest right here, man. Like, some of the most meanest people have been old black ladies. My librarian teacher in elementary school, mean old black lady. You know what I mean? They come out and they're dangerous. You know what I mean? And they kept fucking with her. And Monty was like, oh, she was just like, I remember she was just like, I'm gonna get the switch. And she fucking walked off. And this is what I knew what the fuck was about to go down. You feel me? I got my ass whooped already at this point. So I got the fuck on out of there. You feel me? And she turned that corner with that damn switch. And I remember I run through the hallway and I turn around and I see my brother and his friend. And my brother closed the door on his friend, right? And his white friend, all I hear is whoosh, 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 ah. You know, dumbass nigga, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I'm like, fuck. It was terrible. Me, I didn't care too much about it. Because, you know, I didn't know him like that. It wasn't my friend. I wouldn't fucking harass a schizophrenic old lady. You know what I mean? All right, enough with the mental health jokes. Let's get on. How much time I got left, man?
About 4.
4 minutes? That's enough time to tell another joke, huh? Yeah. No, I heard you guys, you know, I've been wanting to talk about this since it happened, honestly. So, back in high school, I used to wrestle. You know what I mean? I was a high school wrestler. You know, pretty cool. It was not cool in high school, though, because my coach did the worst thing that could happen to somebody who wrestles on a high school football team. He went to jail for pedophilia. That's not a joke. It was called Operation, like, Silverhand or some shit. And now, mind you, I always knew that my coach was a little weird. When I first met him, he was a short little white dude named Coach Cronin in Vegas. And the first time I met him, he said, "Hey, man, you're super big." And I was like, and he was like, "Where you from?" And I was like, "I'm from LA." And he started crip walking in front of me. And this is the sketchiest shit I've seen. I was like, "What the fuck, dude? Why are you crip walking in front of me, dog? Like, don't fucking do that." This is not like, he already overstepped boundaries in that interaction. I don't know what he wanted to did in the classroom. But anyway, and he would always do weird shit. Like, after practice, I'll be like, "Hey, Coach Cronin, can you take me a ride?" And he'd be like, "I can't, they're watching me." And I was like, what the fuck is happening? You know, hindsight 2020, god damn, that was a fucked statement. What the hell, man? Nigga, fucking. But nah, Coach Cronin, he was, I can't say he was a cool guy, obviously, because, you know, but, I mean, he did right by me, I guess. I have a tendency to, like, make friends with terrible people. Like, I shot my first documentary. How much time do I have left? I don't want to get into a long story. Okay, I got enough time, actually. I guess I'm fucking stupid. Anyway, I did this documentary, and I think I told the story on Monday. I did this documentary, and I did it on this rapper called Lil Lucky. Yeah, now Lil Lucky, he's a pimp. And, like, a real grimy San Antonio pimp. And, like, this means I get put in really weird situations when I'm fucking with him, you know what I mean? Because, like, on one hand, we're doing business, you know, I'm making a little bit of money with him, you know what I mean? We're shooting content, making music videos. But then he'll just do some of the most off-the-wall shit I've done ever seen. Like, he'll walk up to me, he'll be like, so I got 3 baby mamas. And they all switch, and they switch, like, they're like roommate shifts at his house, you know what I mean? Like, one works like the fucking 6 in the morning to the 5 shift. She cleans up his house, and another one comes in and does it later. And the whole time, I'm like, how the fuck does he get these? Like, he treats them like terribleness, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he walks in front of their kids and be like, "Come on, bitch, let's go." And I'm like, fuck, dude, like, don't call her bitch, you know what I mean? This is not a funny story. This is not a funny story, man. Fuck, how much time do I have? I'm 1.5. This is not good, man. I don't, you know, this is what happens when you come and do open mics and you're not prepared, you know what I mean? I was too high. I didn't prepare. I came here with one good joke, and after I got past that joke, I just been on it's been downhill since, you know what I mean? You know what? I think I'm just going to end this painful night off already. You can find me at Sosa Night, guys.
Sosa Night, give it up, come on! Woo! What do you mean? I have to say something, and I think the rest of the crowd will support me, Sosa Night. That was fucking great. Yeah. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? I want those, the grandma and the aunt. I already was casting them. You know, I think Pam Greer's available for one of the grandmas, just to be a badass fucking grandma kicking ass with her sister. Like, when you describe it, you're like, you don't know my aunt. She's from Detroit. It's like, that's all you would have to tell me. I know. I'm from South Chicago. I've seen I have seen old women with a razor do shit on public transportation that'll make people. You'll never be relaxed around an old woman again. If you see just like a straight razor, it's insane. Anyway, there's a lot of comedy in straight razors. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, a lot of deep comedy. But we're going to move right along here because this is the part of the show where you, all of you, just look at me and feel a little bit better about yourself. Drink it in. It's my gift to you, motherfuckers. Okay, good. That part of the show is over. I'm glad we got through that together, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah. And look, we're going to bring this next man to the stage. He's here this evening. I've seen his comedy more than a couple times. I find him arousing. So let's put our hands together for Zaza, baby, Zaza. Give it up for Zaza.
Oh man. I didn't know what was going on. So thank you. Woo! Appreciate it. Hello, my name's Joey Zaza. I'm not here to break anybody's legs because my my last name sounds like a mafia crime boss. So, and hey, Joey, I liked what you said earlier. This is a Ghostface Killah shirt, and I'm a big Wu-Tang fan. Yeah. Not because I'm Jewish and I run the industry. Oh, because I'm Jewish and I run the industry. Man, I've never come up here prepared. Everybody's been killing it, but I loved you in what was that? The Austin Powers movie? Which one was that? The Spy. No, which one was Beyonce in? What's that? Goldmember. That's right. Because I'm Foxy Cleopatra. I'm a whole lot of woman. Damn. I wish I had a personal Foxy Cleopatra. Actually, I had one, but she issued a restraining order.
That's crazy.
It's crazy if it would even be crazier if it was true. But yeah, I love the Jewish jokes. That's great. I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict. See, I'm going with whatever brain cells I have left. But I'll tell you one thing. I don't know. Has anybody done cocaine before? Coke? I love me some coke. I love me some coke. You didn't want to do coke with me because I was, my nose and my fucking schnoz. I was hogging it from everybody else. But that's a problem when you're Jewish. In fact, I was doing blow with Kanye, and I'm to blame for everything. So that just came after. I mean, doing blow with Kanye, that would be quite the experience. But I don't know. I mean, he seems like quite the experience. I don't even want to know how many drugs. I would like to know how many drugs he hasn't done. But it seems like he gets high of his own ego. But I'm trying to be funny here. I'm sorry. I'm feeling miserably. Anyways, I'm trying to think of some funny shit. So it was Halloween just recently. I can still see you're in your costume, and since I'm Jewish, I thought, what if it would be a good idea? Knott's Berry Farm has Knott's Scary Farm, and who has Halloween Horror Night? Is that Six Flags? And Disneyland has their own thing. Speaking of anti-Semitism, but I thought if there was a Jewish horror night, or instead of a Jewish horror night, I just thought of that. If anybody knows what the horror is, it's a Jewish dance. And I thought of the name, if anything, it should be called Yikes with Kikes. But nobody seems to think that's funny. Kike is like the N word for Jews. So I'm sorry. Man, this is a really good crowd. I'm glad I'm not as nervous as other people. Well, nobody was nervous. I'm just, like I said, I'm Jewish. It's part of my Semitic heritage. Yeah, so I'm a recovering alcoholic, cokehead, meth head. Meth is fucked up. Has anybody done meth before? Oh yeah, meth is fucked up. I mean, whoever did Breaking Bad did their fucking homework on that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, it could get a lot crazier. But yeah, meth is fucking evil, dude. I remember being so fucked up on meth that I can't remember how fucked up I was on meth. Meth is... I can't think of any meth jokes. There's too many out there. But I mean, cocaine too. I mean, but alcohol definitely, definitely alcohol. I mean, I just like to get fucked up on many mind-altering substances, as they say in the Big Book. And I hate the fucking Big Book. The Big Book doesn't do shit. If anybody's wondering, I'm referring to the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous, which everybody, when they ask, was that in the Big Book? You can't just say the Big Book. You have to say the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous. Like, which other fucking Big Book are we talking about here, motherfucker? No, I'm talking about the small book of, I don't know, binge drinking Anonymous. But I remember, well, the first time, okay, now I have a meth story. The first time I smoked meth, see, it all comes back to me. First time I smoked meth was with a Korean gangster, and I feel like everybody does. That's for everybody who's, everybody for the first time smokes meth. It's always with a Korean gangster, and because they supply the drugs. And I remember, I don't know, does anybody have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder? No, a little bit. Yeah, I feel like everybody does. They're just too ashamed to admit it. Again, it comes with being Jewish and so fucking anxious and neurotic about everything. But that wasn't a joke, by the way. This is a rough crowd, man. I should have smoked some trees before I got up here, but I'm fucking sober, like I said, and they call that the California diet or something like that. It's California sober or Los Angeles sober, because you could smoke as much weed as possible, as much as you want, but you can't fuck with any of the hard shit. Because weed, I never considered weed a fucking drug. It's not. Does anybody think weed is a drug? No. Good. Yeah, I was in rehab with people, Jewish rehab, but that's another story. And I'm not even making that up. There's quite a few of them here in Los Angeles, except they're not in Beverly Hills, which is, I guess you could say, false advertising. But what was it? Man, I'm still coming back to me. Over 11 years sober, and my shit's not right. But that wasn't a joke. But I'm trying to make you motherfuckers laugh here. Come on. It's Friday night, Shabbat Shalom. Now that I don't know whom, I don't know how much time I have left. Oh, 4 minutes. Great. No, I mean, everybody talks about their favorite Jewish comedian, because it's literally everybody or black. But nobody talks about their favorite non-Jewish comedian, and my favorite non-Jewish comedian is Louis Farrakhan. And I personally think Louis Farrakhan is the funniest non-Jewish comedian, because he has said some of the most craziest shit about Jews that I can't even. I'm flattered. I'm actually flattered. I'm surprisingly flattered. So I'm not just a Jew, I'm a satanic Jew, which is fucking cool. I mean, if anybody wants to be a Jew, have it be a fucking satanic Jew, you know what I mean? That's fucking awesome. And, I also, apparently I belong to the Synagogue of Satan, which is, come on, man, that's fucking cool. Like, the satanic Jew, hey, baby, got your bagel right here. You want me to warm it up for you? That was trying to be funny. Got plenty of schmear, too. Got a little schmear in your cheek. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but anyways, but also, like, think about it. Like, like people talking about, bragging about whether they're bar and bat mitzvah. I don't know if anybody knows what that is or which temple they belong to. Like, I belong to Temple Israel, which is every fucking temple. And I would be like, oh yeah, well, I belong to the Synagogue of Satan. And it was like, wow, got you beat, bitch. I'm still trying to be funny, but no one's fucking laughing. I mean, man, it's never too, well, what a perfect night to do drugs. I'm an uppers guy. I'm sober, but I was prescribed Adderall, but I abused it anyways. But I still have 11 years, but no one's talking. Who cares? I mean, everybody does fucking Adderall. It's because of my ADHD. What was that? But, again, I'm trying to be funny. But, fuck. I mean, yeah, Louis Farrakhan, my favorite anti-Semitic, non-Jewish, Jewish comedian. I know that was very controversial. Sorry about that. But I'm trying to think of more funny shit. Being in a Jewish rehab is a joke by itself. 2 minutes, thank you. Unless you're throwing up gang signs again. Which I don't think you are, because you have nail polish on. But that would be pretty fucking... Only in LA would somebody throw up gang signs with a nail polish on. That's cool. But fucking hipsters. Or super metrosexual males. Or just gay. But homosexual. But yeah, man, I'm trying to think of some more funny shit. I don't know. I went to a Jewish rehab. I would have gone to the Palestinian one, but the Jewish rehab already bought it, and it already blew up, exploded. I thought there should be, if anything, there should be a Palestinian rehab. I heard it's the bomb, it's the blast. For some reason, at the Jewish rehab I was at, their slogan was recover your passion, discover your purpose. Discover your purpose, recover your passion. The Palestinian one, I thought, before it blew up, I saw the sign that said, Allahu Akbar! But I'm trying to be funny. I've made some pretty controversial jokes tonight. And I thought some of them were pretty fucking funny, but apparently not. I could see you smiling, my Turkish friend. Half Turkish friend. Yeah. Who's apparently not wearing a hat today. Thank you, Patty. Although he is quite good looking. But anyways, man, I don't even know what else to say. I guess I'm running out of material with the... How much more time? Is that the countdown? Okay, oh great. The final countdown. All right. Thank you.
Give it up for Zaza, baby. Zaza. Yeah, man.
I tried. It's hard when you don't have any coke in your system.
This is crazy, baby. This is crazy. Look, we have Anye West makes an appearance. Give him a round of applause. You know, he's...
Speaking of the double.
Yeah, baby. It's good. It's very good. It's so damn good. Feeling good? You guys feeling pretty good? I'm feeling pretty good. Well, I think we have 2 more comedians as it sits, maybe 3. But this next comedian is different. He's different than any comedian you've ever seen this evening. Just telling you, he's very different. He is our own international ginger lover. He's an international ginger lover. And the man of the evening. Let's give some rousing love. Let's give it up for Ryan Benson. Come on, baby. One more time for Ryan Benson. Come on.
I'll let the hair out. It's got to breathe. As you can see, I am a redhead. It's okay. You can pity me. There's a weird thing with redheads. You have like allergic reaction. Whenever someone calls you a homophobic slur, you kind of tear up a bit. It's a bit sad. My name's Ryan C. Benson. I add the C in there to stand out and just kind of like be professional, I guess. But it turns out there's already a Ryan C. Benson out there. He won The Biggest Loser in like 2007. So I have some big pants to fill. I am an actor, a comedian, a lover, and anything you want me to be for $25. So I'm kind of just really here for all you guys. In acting, that's, I say, my big thing, but it's also like, you know, a big red flag for a lot of people. They don't really trust actors. They kind of think you're weird. But then, you know, it's better than saying you're a comedian. So that's a redder flag. And then just still better than I think the other red flags that I'm hiding in me. We'll figure it out one day. You guys like Fridays? Have you been to? There's TGIF Fridays. And there's Ruby Tuesdays. Which one's better? Friday. Yeah, they got like the BMX on the walls. That's cool. I'm hungry. It's okay. We'll get through this. I have an opera to do after this. Le Charaban. It's in French, but I don't know French. And I don't know opera. But you figure it out. It's a lot of just... Oh. You just imagine you're sucking a dick and screaming at the same time. That's what opera singing is. You see what they're looking like? That's what they do. Oh. I met he said he could make me a star. Actor strike still going on. We're getting there one day. But I'm trying to do my best in this epidemic, I'd say. And I only watch non-union porn. It's been very useful for me. It helps me out too. If you couldn't tell, I'm kind of going for like a lumberjack metrosexual look. Yeah, lumbersexual. I want you to kind of see me walking down the street and be like, damn, I could see that guy during the week chopping wood, but during the weekends, you know, the wood's chopping him. Let's see. I have some like jokes that are like what you would consider like more one-liners or an attempt or like my twist on stupid jokes by making them more stupid. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know, but I do know you can't fuck an egg. Yeah? Well, yeah? Something there? What do you think? Yeah, I fucked an egg, I know. Yeah, you got the guy in the back shaking his head. That's all I need. Not you. I'm not talking about you. Take your turn. I'll get to you one day.
It's funnier if you're fucking the chicken.
Well, I do.
Oh, gee.
I fucked both of them. I tried fucking the egg. It's implied fucking and making the chicken come. Which came first?
Is that where it took you guys? Is that where you were thinking?
Okay, so maybe. Okay, so we're lost in translation here. We're lost in translation here. We'll get there. You see, I made the chicken come. You guys got it now? Cool. I'm glad we're on the same page about that. What do you call a crustacean that's good at social events? An introvertebrate. Yeah, I know. What do you call a crustacean that's really bad, really good? This one's good at social events. Coke addict. What do you call a person with Down syndrome that's a firefighter? Fire retardant. What do you call a doctor with Down syndrome? Fucking impressive. I'm gonna make a TV show about him. Yeah. There's not much about me going on. I work at Levi's though. And it turns out that's just like a thing I bring up because like I don't do much besides school and that and this. So it turns out it just ends up me just them wanting to know what type of pants they got, and I'm end up just being a sales marketer for Levi's. But you know, that's what this is probably going to end up happening here too. I'll end up so that you guys are interested. I'll tell you about pants. You're like 36, 38. What do you? I bet you like 38 waist, maybe 36. We'll get them in some good pants. We got to fix these holes. We'll get you in some good slacks. And it'll change them around. That's all you need is a good pair of slacks, and then you'll be set. Some people don't understand that. You gotta watch out for the skinny pants. You gotta be careful because that cuts off your dick.
Oh my.
It does. It does. I know. We didn't know, but we knew now. Let's see if I have anything that will just like end it. You see, I feel like the part of me that I do acting better than comedy is because I come out here, and my voice stays like this. It usually, when I'm not up here, it doesn't. It gets up animated, but I'm scared, I think. I'll figure it out one day. That's why I'm here. I'm here to spread prostate awareness, though. A lot of people here, I think, that have prostates. Soon, you guys might not have one. Savor the time. I don't care much about the cancer part. I'm here just to tell you guys about what you're missing out. Some people, the straights of the world, are scared of butt stuff. And I think that'll fix a lot of things. A lot of politicians out there that look like they just need a good fingering. And then they'll be happy. You've seen them. Giuliani needs that. That's what's happening. Who's the guy who had the stroke? Is that? Yeah, it happened to him too. That's what was happening. So he had a butt plug, a vibrator in his butt. It wasn't a stroke. Someone just made him come hard. Thank you. I'm okay ending on that. That's good enough for me. Thank you. I'm Ryan Benson. I gotta go to opera now. Thank you. You can find me on Instagram at ryan.benson. Love you.
Ryan.Benson, come on, baby. Wow, that was a lot to take in there. It was a lot to take in. I don't quite know how to react to any of that. Well, I don't quite know how to. Yeah, I was back there, and I thought to myself, this is just me with you guys, okay? I feel bad if I say this, but this is just what I just thought. And I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and trot it out. Do you think Tupac faked his own death just to get away from Jada Pinkett?
Absolutely.
You think so? Because here's the deal. I'm just going to say this out loud. You could say what you want about Jada, but she must have some good fucking stuff. You know what I mean? Whatever she's laying down, this shit is fucking quality, baby. Fucked. What did she do to Will Smith? Have you fucking seen him? Has DJ Jazzy Jeff chimed in? How about Carlton? Did any of these guys talk to him anymore? What happened? He went from the Fresh Prince to the Alpha Cock. How? What spell did you, do you think, hold on a second, that she put some red sauce in his gravy? There's a spell that you could be cast on. Because here's the thing. Imagine something. Hey, just hold on. Trot this out. What if Will was killed and Tupac lived? Do you think her style of wifery would match his style of husbandry? I don't think it would be quite the same trip if Tupac were still fucking alive. I'm just telling you, it would be a different story. Like do you remember when Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, whatever her name was? Amber Heard. Remember they said they collectively spent $3 million on therapy to repair their marriage. Johnny just should have sent her to Chris Brown's house for the weekend. And her fucking mind would be fucking right, baby. Is what I'm saying. Anyway, that will probably get me banned somewhere, but I don't care. At this point, look at where I'm here on Friday. My career's at a fucking pinnacle, baby. But it makes it all better because this next comedian knows that here at the LA School of Comedy, there's two things we won't stand for. That's intolerance of people or their cultures and the Turkish. So let's bring up our next comedian on that note. He's amazing. He plays around town. You'll find him pretty much everywhere. If you ask him, he'll tell you where he's at. Give it up for Colin Azai. Did I say it? Azai? Did I get it up? And his lack of a hat.
There we go. Colin Asley, that's my name. Nice to see you guys. I feel like you and I shared something. We both got sexually harassed by Patty pretty hard. We got very... But so you weren't here when I came in. I came in a little bit late, right? And you came in, and he said some nice things. All right, he was very sweet. When I came in, he said I couldn't leave. He said, you have to stay here, okay? He's like, oh, you're so pretty and so nice. He's looking at me, he's like, I'm gonna fuck you in prison. I'm like, all right. So at least his sexual harassment is worse for the men. I think he's trying to balance something out. So where do we want to go here? So I don't know. Who goes to McDonald's here? We all have our occasional drive-through McDonald's, right? I go there. I've been thinking so much about my own health, right? Everything you go and see gives you cancer, right? Every single bottle, every single label. I go to McDonald's and I'm at the checkout and I get right next to the window is Prop 65 cancer warning. the contents of some of this food may cause cancer, right? And it frustrates me because they put it right at the checkout. You know what I mean? As the food is already, you have it in your hand and they're telling you have cancer. Like that's the moment you get to find out. Not when you're ordering the food, not when you're giving them your money, when you have the food, right before you get the food. That's like if right before you're about to have sex with someone, they're like, I do have chlamydia. You're like, is that going to be a problem? I don't know. I got to open this thing up. Let's see a little better. So, but yeah, I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to be, taking care of myself. So I was on Pornhub the other day, and I keep seeing porn has the weirdest advertisements, right? Oh, it's always on the side, and you see the strangest, most bizarre things. I saw an advertisement for it's always like dick enhancement, right? It's like 95% make your dick bigger, right? And I'm not kidding, it was a picture of an apple cider vinegar bottle, and it's being shoved up it's a cartoon, and it's being shoved up his butt, and there's a little fake, like spindly little, like a silly straw, and it's making him hard. And it says, this is the secret to, getting a harder dick. And I'm like, there's so many problems with this, because one, there's many problems. I'm trying to process this. Because one, if this is a clickable ad that I'm supposed to, it's supposed to take me, I've never clicked it. I don't want to know where that takes me. Because first off, if that's the secret, you gave the secret. It's right there. So I don't know where I'm going. I expect to click on it and it just takes me to Amazon, and it's in my cart is the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. Like I just expect that to just be in the cart. I don't know. Let's see. Wait. I get into a lot of fake arguments in my head. You guys do this? Sometimes I do this. I'll learn something new, the most useless information, and I'll pretend that someone gave that information falsely so that I can win an argument with them about it. Does that make sense? Like I learned recently that France, 70% of their energy comes from nuclear power. 70% of all of their energy comes from nuclear power. I'm waiting for someone to just say that France doesn't do anything, just so I can get in an argument with them over that. And that's how I solidify my information, is just winning arguments in my head, and that's how I solidify it. Like it's gonna stick there because I won it, All right, you guys just read and you're done. I have extra steps. I have a couple extra steps. Zaza, I have a quick question. Is Jewish rehab called Jewish sleepaway rehab, or? No, I'm just kidding.
You live there, so yeah.
I feel like it should be called that. I feel like that'd be a fun name for it. I think that'd be a fun name.
It is.
Thank you. So, did you guys hear about that woman recently at the police station who she brought a gun into the station and pulled a gun out, right? And it's crazy because there was no one in the lobby. It was just her. It was late at night, and she starts firing at one of the glass windows. And she's shooting at it, and it's bulletproof, right? But another cop is on the other side, and he just runs in, and they've got microphones, everything is captured, and he's about to fire through the glass. He's like, "Is this bulletproof?" I just thought that was, you shouldn't. I feel like if this is the place you go every day, you should probably know if it's bulletproof. You should probably. That's like if a king was getting attacked by another nation and one of his guards came in. We're getting attacked. Do we have a moat? I feel like. Do we have a moment? I'm good at sex. No, because I have a rule. Thank you. Because I have a rule. I have a rule, and I always follow this for whenever I'm sleeping with someone. She comes first. Before I come, she comes first. Now, I haven't come in 10 years. But no, but I'm trying. I like to keep the energy light during sex. You know, I feel like it's not good sex if you can't both laugh at some point, right? You know, you want to be having a good time, right? Like last 2 or 3 nights ago, I'm having sex with my girlfriend, and we're having sex, and we're just laughing at how small my dick is, and we're just having a good time. I do watch too much porn, though. I'm working on that. I know that's an issue a lot of guys suffer from. I recently bought like a shock collar to like help me, you know, because I thought, okay, if I get negative reinforcement, right, I'll get shocked. Now I have a new kink. And now I can't come unless I'm being shocked and watching porn. I love that you're shaking your head at me, like you don't have some. Yeah, I am training myself. Yeah. Is there something wrong with that? No, I'm just kidding. What's wrong when a man falls in love with a new? No, I'm just kidding. This is just a funny little story. I've been paying for a lot of dates and stuff for my girlfriend, and which I'm happy to do. But she did something nice for me. She gave me a Starbucks gift card, which I thought was really sweet. And she kind of just rummaged it out of her wallet. You know, it's just kind of, she's like, "You've been paying for a lot. Like, here." Like, she just gave it to me. Like, I thought it was sweet. But she was like, "You know, I haven't used this in a long time. I never go to Starbucks. Like, just go use it." So I'm like, sweet. You know, I'm going to Starbucks. Super excited. Like, I rarely go there anyway. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to get like venti this, extra this. Oh, breakfast sandwich. Ooh, get me the pop. You know, I'm spending like $20 here, $22. And I'm like, and I go and I, boop. All right, that'll be $22. I'm like, did anything go down? Did it go down? No. I'm like, great. Cool. And then I get my order and she's like, Jessica? I'm like, yeah, I guess. Guess I'm Jessica ordering all this shit. Great. What? Jessica's the best. Damn. Damn. No, she just made a mistake. I love her. She's cool. But yeah, fuck her for... Right? Right? This problem with recording this stuff. It's kind of funny because you kind of, you kind of outed your family a little bit, like on live. Like, it's the only thing I'm a little. If I was a cop, I would definitely go to this live stream because of the things that people have said, the truth that's been given out. Here, I'll end on this. I used to live in France, and oui, je parle français, and we used to do karaoke, and every week there's this one French guy that would only sing Johnny Cash songs at karaoke. And the problem with Johnny Cash songs is that they don't sound good in a French accent. There's too many vowels in Johnny Cash songs. Just every week. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, down, down as the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire. The ring of fire. I hear the train coming. All right, thank you guys very much.
Where can we find you on social media?
Colin Comedy Instagram.
Give it up. Colin. What's Colin? Asley. Colin Asley. Come on, baby. Give it up. You can find him. You can find him, Nicolette. You can find him if you're looking for him. Okay. Yeah. It's good to know where to find people, Sosa. It's good to know. In case you need them. In case you need them for something, you want to be able to find them. I was recently, it's just recently, you know, my wife, because 31 years of marriage, it's hard to fucking keep the fires burning, you know. So in the bedroom, she referred to me as her first responder. I'm not sure if it was the fireman's uniform or the premature ejaculation, but America loves first responders. And it's hard to keep up with my wife. She's cut down to 3 sexual positions. And 2 of them don't even involve me. So I'm... Come on, man. Somebody help me out. I'm an evolved heterosexual, you know what I mean? I know no means no. I've been married 31 years. I know even yes can mean probably fucking not. All right, I lost you. I had you, but I fucking lost you. That's okay. I take you there, and then I drop you off, and then I go back to where I was. That's pretty much how it works. So you guys ready for your next comedian? He happens to be our closer. Our closer, and he's a very sexy man. Very talented, accomplished man. A man I think you all will admire. A man who deserves a raucous round of applause as he approaches the stage. Give it up for the one and only Kanye West. Come on, baby. Kanye West. Kanye West. Kanye West. Kanye West. Kanye West. Wow, baby. Good to see you.
Oh. What's good, people? My bad for being so late. I really was watching it virtually, and I was like, I'm not that far. I can make it before it's over. I was like, I can make it. Just made it, you know, a few comedians. I was watching, though. It was cool. I enjoyed, you know, watching from the phone, but, you know, I got to be in here. Got to be in the vibe. What I want to talk about, though, it's always tough. As most people know, I was in the boot for a minute. I'm still technically in the boot, but it's like I don't have to wear it every day, thank God. It's very clunky and annoying to have on. But because I can't be in the boot, because I'm in the boot, I can't play basketball. I can't be, you know, do that cardio shit. So I was just like, okay, no, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm just start lifting. You know, it's the get buff journey. You know, like time to, you know, lift a car. You feel me? That's the goal. You feel me? Like unrealistic expectations. But I don't look in the mirror ever because I know progress doesn't come until like month 6. So I'm just locked in. But true shit, man. True shit. I've been watching a lot of Instagram videos and YouTube, bro. I'm locked in. But one thing I have noticed is like, yes, I know I don't get progress until month 6, right? Okay, cool. But when do I get like the gym respect? You feel me? Like, I don't know at what level, because I'm there like every day, but like these people see me every day, but I haven't developed like the respect part because like, there'll be like 4 benches. I go to 24 Hour Fitness. There's like 4 benches, like 4 flat benches. There's the angled ones, the 45-degree ones you can adjust, and the seated one. Cool. There's 4 benches, like that you can just grab, sit down, do your dumbbell work. Cool. Soon as I sit down, I'm getting a tap on my shoulder. Hey, when you're done. I'm like, I just got here. You feel me? Like there's other benches here, other buff gentlemen on the other benches, but they come to me first. And my problem is like, I'm learning as well because I'm trying to like really implement new workouts. I'm not trying to come here and bullshit. You feel me? Like I have a workout routine. I have like a regimen that I'm following, and I have a notes app with the workouts I want to do, and it's active links. So as soon as I click it and I want to watch the video exactly of how to do the workout to make sure I'm not doing it wrong, and they'll see me on my phone and be like, "Hey, you on your phone? You done, man?" I'm like, "No, I just want to make sure I'm doing the workout correctly, sir." It's like as soon as I take a break, like I'll be working out, do 20 sets or some shit. Take a break. You done? No, I feel like they don't take me serious. You feel me? I just want to develop the gym respect. I don't know what level, but I'm just keep going every day until it develops. I'll keep you guys posted. It's active. It's active notes, active recording. Just in case you want to join the journey. You feel me? Like it's just about month 3, they start allowing you to do your full workout. Hopefully, fingers crossed. What else do I feel like talking about? What was that? I was looking at some shit earlier on the social medias. I be online, guys. I be chronically online at times, just because it's interesting. Like I feel like my life, I know everything going on, but I have to look at like social media to see what other people are doing with their lives. Does anyone in here know who Keith Lee is? You know who Keith Lee is. You know, you kind of know. You know a little bit. Jason, you know who Keith Lee is? Ah, man. Y'all don't be on TikTok for real. It's okay. TikTok is an amazing app just for this gentleman. He's like basically like the new Black Gordon Ramsay, right? Like he goes to restaurants and he like will taste the food and he'll give his review, and like if he likes it, just know you can never get it again because the line's gonna be out the door by tomorrow. You feel me? Like it's crazy. And he recently like made headlines because he went to Atlanta and like the customer service is just horrible unless you're a celebrity. But he doesn't want to be treated like a celebrity, so he's like exposing people. And it's just interesting because I feel like we need that for all things. Like we need that for like gas. Like people just like go to different gas stations and be like, oh, this gas is trash. You feel me? Like let me know the real. Like let me know the gas. Like cause I personally it was a long time I was addicted to Chevron. Like I would just go there all the time. And people are like, why do you go to Chevron? It's so expensive. But I'm like, Techron. Chevron with Tech. And homie's like, the homie sat me down one day. He's like, bro, do you even know what that is? I was like, no, it rhymes though. And it got me there. It's like, I can't go to Arco. They don't got the Techron in they shit. Like, what the fuck is Techron? I don't know. But apparently it's good for my car. It makes the car talk and smile. Fucking give me the Techron. I guess that's what my car needs. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't even know what I'm dealing with mentally. I think Brendan was here earlier talking about dating. That's always interesting. I like hearing like a divorcee like talk about dating. Because I've never been married, and I definitely feel like at some point in my life I want to take that journey. You feel me? But it's like, I feel like when I know that actively, it kind of ruins dating for me because I'm always like I'll be out with someone like on a date or something. And then like something will happen. I can't say exactly the situation or what it will be because personally I don't know at the moment. But like she'll say something and I'm like, damn, it's not going to be you. Like we're not getting married. Like at that moment, I just know that we can't go down the aisle. Maybe I'm too like long-term mentally. Kind of it's dark sometimes. My friends they used to get mad at me for saying this because anytime they have relationship problems, I would be like, hey, this relationship's going to end in two ways. You're getting married or you're breaking up. And I would leave it. I'm like, bruh, Anya, that's terrible advice. But it's so true. You feel me? It's like, bruh, he just forgot he just forgot to buy me food. Like, da-da-da, it's not that serious. I'm like, but is it? Are you ready to not get food bought for you for the rest of your life? Take that trip. Understand. Marriage or breaking up. When you think about shit like that, it's real. I don't know. I used to be on dating apps a lot. A lot of my friends used to be impressed when they would see my dating app profile. Like, oh my God, Anya, your profile is so sweet. You like really have a lot going on here. I'm like, thank you. That's the goal. You feel me? Like you put out great bait, you catch great fish. You feel me? That's the goal. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to put out terrible shit. You feel me? But dating apps are cool, but I feel like it ruined like in-person talking and dating. You feel me? Like it makes people very like swipe right, swipe left in real life. Like I've been swipe left, which is the no, in real life. But I've seen it happen. Like I walked up to her, I was like, yo, was good? And she looked me up and down. She was like, phew. I was like, huh? No, like they not even a no. Like you didn't even get to know me. You didn't get to read the rest of the profile. Just immediate swipe left. In real life, like I'm still here. You didn't even swipe me. You gotta move me actively. I don't know, man. Shit was humbling to get swipe lefted in real life. I'm growing my hair out, man. What a journey, you know. I used to do the low cut with the waves for a long time. I was like, no, it's fall. You know, it's getting a little colder. Let me grow the hair out. And what I've learned is, shout out to women, because hair products are expensive as fuck. Like, what? Like, I went to the hair, I was like, let me get some conditioner, some shampoo, and like some stuff for my beard as well. And dude was like, yeah, that'll be $62.39. I said, for my stuff alone, did you, just my stuff? Yes, $62.39. And I don't even have a lot of hair. You feel me? Like, I'm like, does this get more expensive as I grow the hair more? I'm gonna cut this shit off tomorrow. Like, I don't have the finances to have hair on my head. It's very humbling. Like, this is a new expense. You feel me? Like, having waves is real easy, real simple. You wear a do-rag, you brush. and you good most of the time. Occasionally you gotta throw the pomade in, but you're using a little dollop. It's a dollop, you know, you just a fingerful. And then by month 3 of the dipping, you naturally be dipping. You just take off the do-rag and use 3 straight most days, you know. But growing your hair out, you gotta pick it up, style it, da-da-da. I'm like, God damn, you gotta pay for all this stuff. Thank you, I appreciate it. That was real. I found something out about myself recently. I really enjoy like binging shows, but I have a serious problem where like I get addicted to finding out the end. Like I have to finish a show. I've lost sleep trying to finish a show. Like it's homework. Like I'm really trying to finish the show, and I'm always unsatisfied at the end. I'm like, I just hate the ending, and I'm just like, fuck, why did I sit through all this shit and watch this whole fucking show? But like I really been watching like a lot of superhero shows. Anybody watch The Boys? Anybody watch The Boys in here? Fire. And I finished The Boys, started watching Gen V. Gen V in the building. You watching Gen V yet? Finish The Boys, get to Gen V. You're welcome. I'm about to be on the finale today, as soon as I get out of here. People are like, Anya, come out. No, I'm watching this show. I'm finishing my shows. But I've realized it made me really realize why we can't have superpowers in this world. Like money is technically power, and we see what people with money do. They're terrible, right? A lot of them. Now imagine people with superpowers. Like it's not gonna make people better. It's not like we'd have a shit ton of supervillains. There would be no superheroes. Personally, like think about it. If you had powers right now, what would you do?
Take everything I ever wanted.
Exactly. Everybody try to get money. Like I've asked my friends this in the group chat. Get money. Go get the stuff you can't get right now. It's like no one is thinking to do good things. No one's like, no, let me go save the village of Uganda. Like nobody is thinking that deep to like, let's go. Like no one is thinking save anything but money on buying shit because you can just steal it. Like who's gonna stop you? If I had spider powers, I'd be a terrible person. I'd be rich, but I'd be a terrible person. That's why I know that God did not give me powers for a reason. Like I don't have a heart for it yet. That's why I truly believe. Like if I get my spirit right, the powers will come. But I really appreciate you guys for the time. I'm gonna get out of your hair. I'm Anye West. It's ONYEWST. Tapping with the kid. I'll be back probably next week and whatnot and get some actual jokes out. Shout out to Patty, bro. I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Love the beard.
Keep going. For Anye West, baby. One more time for Anye West. I would be very dumbfounded by the way that you guys date. You know, I was like, even to communicate, like I explain, I have my daughter, you know, who I've educated just enough that, you know, she looks down on me and she's embarrassed by me. So we were at church last week and I looked at a lady about my age on the way out, and I just said, you know, that dress is very beautiful on you. It really suits you. My fucking daughter fucking hits me in the ribs. She says, Dad, it's 2023. You just can't talk to women you don't know. That's a microaggression. I said, how exactly do you think you fucking got here? Did you think I sent your mother smoke signals? Was it an arranged marriage? I microaggressed the shit out of your mother. I microaggressed her as often as I fucking possibly could. Because there was no swiping of left or right. I don't even know what that means. There were no DMs to fucking slip into. We took our rejection as God intended. Face to face. Fucking built fucking character face to face. No. You know that. But now like I remember the first words my present wife ever said to me. Was 1990 at the Improv, and we'd been looking at each other. You know, you give me the kind of look, and she was playing with her hair, and she did this. You know what that is? That's the original swipe right. And I walked across the room, and I just kind of said, hi. She said, Patty? I said, hi. I had no fucking game at all. She said, Patty, do you know where to get any cocaine? And I knew it was love because I fucking love cocaine, and so did she. And we've been married for 31 years, ladies and gentlemen. Just give it up, 31 years. I'm telling you, all I'm trying to say to you is if those apps aren't working for you, try some fucking cocaine. It worked for me. All right, give it up. Give it up for some. Hey, let's have a round of applause for cocaine, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Be honest. America loves it. It's been around a while. It's not going anywhere. It's always going to be just around the corner, all around the clock, just like fucking 7-Eleven. It's going to be that. But you guys have been great. Give yourself a round of applause. You've gone through another evening. This is another one you can put into the dockets. If you think you're funny, or if other folks keep on telling you you're funny, you might be funny. But you won't know till you take it from the page up here to the stage. We're going to wave at Sunda, say, come on back soon, Sunda. And you guys have been great. May the least you ever get be the most you ever wish for. I'm Paddy, PADDYFORCOMEDY on the Insta. I book about 6 shows a month, so if that interests you, give me a shout at some point. All righty. Good fucking night.